is we use the same exact music because we got it for free, and we just started to get some great donations, which is awesome, but we were on like super tight budget. So we shot some more stuff and did a little bit of a, like a, what we call a journey video for Amanda. One sec. I have my screen up.
Really didn't hear you, Stephen. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just mainly rambling. It was unimportant.
Okay,
Music, right?
I'll paraphrase. Stephen had decided to use the same music background that he did for the first one because it was some music that you got for free or you paid for it once and you didn't want to like pay for another one yet because of the budget. So recycled the music, took some more shots, put it together. With this time was more the goal to set the journey, right?
Yeah.
From what happened from the youth to now and the principles that into the present. These are going out on social media, and people are sharing them. So we're not like paying to get them out anywhere.
It's like a public access.
Oh, public access.
Yeah.
Yep, they're online.
The website we are actually rebuilding.
Yeah.
We're going to be deploying a brand new website in like less than a week's time. But the Facebook would be the best place to plug in now.
Yeah, right now the best place is to go on the Facebook. The website is getting redesigned for.
This is
See if I can set up a full screen for us here. Okay, the quality might be bad because it's streaming, so school doesn't have great.
This is where I grew up. I spent my first 18 years living in this home. My parents were civil servants and volunteers in this community, in this neighborhood. This is where my dad began a 25-year career as a volunteer firefighter, and where my mom helped organize the daycare program I attended as a 3-year-old. I had it pretty good back in 1987. Now the former fire hall has become the largest food pantry in Tompkins County. I'm a volunteer here. I'm also a client. This food pantry has made it possible for me to eat and run for office at the same time. A lot of the clients here have degrees. Most of them have jobs. They have children. Many had careers and struggle in retirement. Some parts of New York have more money, but with the wealth comes poverty for others. Why do the rich get tax breaks before all of us have jobs and homes? Does anybody really believe developers and bankers deserve more than the rest of us? We can't fix New York until the people who are hurting have a seat at the table. I'm Amanda Kirchgessner. I'm serving on the front lines, and I want to be your voice in the New York State Senate. I'm Amanda Kirchgessner, and I approve this message.
Thank you all very much. Balfour on the lights, if you'd like to go.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. Wait, Fred, hold. I'm sorry. We have one more. Yeah, is this part of what we're
About with the lights down? Is there another video? Oh, okay. Okay, I think the introduction kind of to this is at our board meeting yesterday, we talked about a lot of different candidates. We had a time where each of our chapters came forward and presented, the candidates they were working for and, what the history was and what's going forward. And we wanted to give a little extra opportunity to talk about, like to express to each other how, even though we may have particular ways that we could see one candidate would be better, or we wish that this candidate thought this, or we thought something else, that we all want to be on the same page as far as like coming together and making the movement go. And so sometimes what the Democrats always say, you got to be team player, but team player for the progressive cause as well. It's not just giving up your value. You're not giving up your values if you think of it in that way. So we wanted to give Michael a chance to say something about one of the candidates that came up in that discussion, and we'll also, I think, have a little time now where we could segue into a discussion using these things that we've learned from Iran, maybe meet at some of the tables. I hope a bunch of us will come together over here at this table to talk about some stuff for Amanda. and then we can go into sort of a more, what do we do now kind of discussion as we close this out. But first, Michael.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you. So, fellow board members and other folks present, yesterday I heard the name of Assembly Member Skoufis, seeking to be Senator Skoufis, and it rang a bell with me. And I answered that bell, not fully informed. I know now that I'll have an opportunity to hear more from Assemblymember Skoufis on the bill that I objected to, but I also learned about his efforts on behalf of the disability community. One in particular, a young lady who was terribly discriminated against by Dunkin' Donuts, and without anybody asking the assembly member for his assistance, he went to the Attorney General and made a dramatic difference in that person's life, telling me that he truly deserves to be the head of the disability task force in the assembly and will be a champion for the disability community. So I'm just saying I spoke in error yesterday. I spoke without being fully informed yesterday. So disregard what I said yesterday, please. Thank you kindly. I can admit when I'm wrong. And now let's learn a little bit more, which I should have before speaking up. Thank you kindly.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. So that was all because we are close to the city, and we are happy to have all kinds of volunteers to come up to Senate District 39, starting in Haverstraw and Rockland County and going up into Newburgh and the rest of Orange County. So I will send out an email where I'll give you the field director's contact info. She's very happy to set up. She can arrange to meet people who take the train to Beacon, or if you take the ferry to Haverstraw or whatever. So she's going to do what she can to help your people get involved for this race. So thank you.